Welcome to this practice where we will strengthen and stretch the upper body, and we will practice having patience for the times in between where things might not be certain, and you just have to have patience and wait for what shows up. My name is Julie, and I will be your guide. So find a comfortable place on your mat where you can settle in. You can bring your hands to your heart, or just keep your hands anywhere that's comfortable to you. And if it's available to you, close your eyes. And just come to a place where you can start observing your body. Just notice sensation. Notice the sounds around you. You might even be able to hear your own breath. You might be able to feel your heartbeat. Notice the weight of your body against the floor. And eventually come to a place on your mat where you can bring your feet together, the bottoms of your feet together. And sit up straight and tall. Place your hands at your feet. Keep your shoulders back and your gaze forward. And just focus here on leaning forward after each few breath cycles. Keeping the shoulders back so the spine does not round over. Just notice over time that you can maybe go a little bit further after each few breath cycles. And now come forward a little bit more and begin to let your head hang heavy. So now your spine is going to round a bit so that your head is coming a little bit closer to your feet. Whatever is comfortable to you, listen to your body here and only go as far as you can without discomfort. When you're ready, come on up to sitting and then down to your back with your feet on the floor about hips distance apart, knees bent. Bring your arms way in by your sides. Place a bend into your elbows, spread your fingers out wide, and begin to walk the feet forward toward the end of your mat, getting to a point where you can't keep your toes down, and then lift the toes up so your weight is on your heels. Pull the belly in, and as you inhale, lift the hips up toward the ceiling, and as you exhale, lower them back down. And just do this a few times with your breath. And the next time your hips are lifted, pause there. Keep pressing down with your upper arms, pressing down in the heels and lifting up with the hips. Keep your breath steady. And repeat to yourself, may I trust what is unfolding? Can I be here not knowing what is coming next? Can I appreciate this moment of effort when I don't know what's coming next? And then lower the hips back down, draw your knees into your chest, hug them in with your arms, rock from side to side a bit if you'd like. And release the bind of your legs. And place your hands at the back of your thighs, straightening out the legs so that your heels are up toward the ceiling. As you exhale, place a bend into the knees, and as you inhale, straighten the legs out so that you're acting as if you're trying to touch your heels to the ceiling. And again, a few times with your breath, your own pace, you're following your breath. The next time the legs are straight, just pause for a moment here and just get a little bit of movement in the ankles. might be feeling a bit of release in the back of your legs after that founder's bridge, which is working or was working the whole posterior chain. Just pause here with your heels up toward the ceiling. Again, noticing that release at the back of your legs. And bring your feet back down to the mat. Cross your left leg over your right. Bring your arms out into a T. With your legs just as they are, lift the hips just enough to move them over to the left slightly. Brace your front body and very slowly lower the legs again just as they are over to your right. Once you are in the twist, focus on keeping the shoulder blades grounded. Come back to your breath. Notice how the breath moves the body when you're in a twist. Just coming back to, again, noticing these moments in between. Come back through the center and get ready for the other side. So this time your right leg over the left. Lift the hips to move them to the right, and very slowly, as your front body is braced, lower the legs as they are to the left this time. And again, as you come fully into this twist, focus on keeping the shoulder blades grounded. Take your gaze to the right. And again, come back to your breath and notice if anything feels different here. Can you be here in stillness and appreciate this moment? Brace the front body, bring everything back to the center. Roll over to your side and come up to sitting. And then transition to your hands and your knees. Position your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips, feet straight out from your knees. As you inhale, bring the shoulder blades together on your back and look slightly forward. As you exhale, push your shoulder blades apart and look back at your legs. Move with your breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, look back. Keeping most of this movement in the upper back. The next time your shoulder blades are apart, you're looking back at your legs. Send your hips back to your heels. And just pause here in child's pose for a moment before we move on. Come back up to hands and knees. Move the hands slightly forward. Keep the elbows pulled in. Keep your belly pulled in. As you exhale, lower the upper body to the floor. Inhale, back to hands and knees. Exhale, hips back to the heels in child's pose. So move in and out through this. You're transitioning through a modified push-up, back to hands and knees, and then back to child's pose with the breath. Each time you're lowering, you're exhaling, and each time you come back to hands and knees, inhale. Focus on keeping the elbows pulled in, keeping the fingers spread wide, keeping the belly pulled in, strengthening the upper body. And the next time you lower the upper body down, pause there, lengthen everything out long, bring your arms into goalpost, take your gaze to the right, and drag your right knee up towards your right elbow. Pause here, just noticing the breath. And you may repeat to yourself, May I meet uncertainty with courage and patience. Again, focusing on that in between. And when you're ready, you can switch sides. So this time, take your gaze to the left. Drag your left knee up towards your left elbow. Notice differences here again. And just honor that space in between. When you're ready, bring everything back to the center. Bring your legs together as if they're one leg. Brace the front body. Take your hands under your shoulders and your forehead down. As you inhale, lift the upper body, and as you exhale, lower. And you can keep your hands grounded or you can lift them along with the upper body. Completely up to you. The next time you're lifted, pause there. Come back to your breath. Come back to noticing that this is a moment of in between. This is a moment of effort where you're just searching for your edge. And when you're ready, go ahead and lower everything back down. Come back into goalpost arms with your right knee towards your right elbow. Just release here for a moment. Switch sides, gaze to the left, left knee towards your left elbow. Come back to the center. Bring your legs back together if they've come apart a little bit. Bring your hands under your shoulders and then walk them out to the outside edges of your mat. So your elbows will be up, your fingertips will be on the outside edges of your mat. As you inhale, lift the upper body, and as you exhale, take the right shoulder to the midline of your mat. As you inhale, come back to the center. With the next exhale, take your left shoulder to the midline, inhale back to center, and move back and forth between the two sides. Each time you inhale, you're coming back to center. Your upper body is lifted the entire time. Each exhale, you're bringing one shoulder to the middle part of your mat, and you're moving with your breath. Once you've gone from side to side an even amount of times, come back to hands and knees and send your hips to your heels. This time, take your arms back so that your hands are resting by your feet. And repeat to yourself, may I rest even when questions are unanswered. And when you're ready, come back to your hands and your knees. Lower the upper body back down to the floor. Lengthen everything out long with your arms up and over your head, forehead down to your mat. Brace the front body, and as you inhale, lift the left leg and the right arm, and as you exhale, lower. With the next inhale, lift your right leg and your left arm. Exhale, lower. Move from side to side with your breath, using your breath to set your pace, keeping the belly braced the whole time. You can keep your head down, lifted, whatever feels best on your neck here. The movement is in the arms and the legs, opposite arms and legs at the same time. The next time you have your right arm and your left leg lifted, pause there. Keep the breath moving in and out through your nose. Lower back down on your exhale, and with the next inhale, lift the right leg and your left arm. Pause here. Noticing a difference, if there is any, between the two sides. And slowly lower back down. Come back to hands and knees and send your hips back to your heels, back into child's pose with your arms down by your sides, your hands resting by your feet. And this time I will offer the words to you. May you rest without feeling the need to hurry. May I rest without feeling the need to hurry. And come back up to your hands and knees. Lower the upper body back down. Forehead down to your mat. Arms down by your sides with your palms down, legs together. As you inhale, lift the head, the shoulders, the arms, and the legs up. And as you exhale, lower them back down. So move in and out according to your breath. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. The next time you are lifted, pause there. Keep the belly pulled in and keep your breath moving in and out through your nose. Can you appreciate, again, this moment of effort, not knowing what is coming next? When you're ready, lower everything back down. And just take a moment here to pause. Notice sensation in your body. You can take the knee up toward the elbow if you'd like, or you can just keep the legs straight. Maybe take your gaze from side to side. Again, just pausing in this moment, this in-between moment of ease. Reflecting on what you've just done. Anticipating what is coming next. Come back up to your hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Tuck your toes under, pull the belly in. Exhale, send your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come back down to hands and knees. Exhale, send your hips back to child's pose. So move through this earth salutation, using your breath to set your pace. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, hands and knees. A really familiar sequence or pattern. Can you appreciate the familiarity of this? The next time you are in downward facing dog, pause there. Just take a moment to notice everything here. Keep the knees slightly bent, keep the tailbone slightly lifted, and really push yourself away from the mat, as if you're trying to bring your armpits together. Keep the belly pulled in, keep the breath moving in and out through your nose. A little bit of effort here with a longer hold in downward facing dog. Come back down to hands and knees. Take your knees out wide, this time your big toes together. Lengthen your arms up and overhead. Lift your head to see your hands and walk the hands over to your right so they will be off of your mat. Keep the left arm out long. Drag your right hand back by your right knee. And push yourself away from the mat slightly with that right hand. So you'll feel a little bit more of an opening in the left side of the body here. Come back through center and over to your left. So this time the right arm is out long. Drag your left hand to meet with the left knee. Push yourself away from the mat now on the left side, opening up the right side body. Coming back through center and then up to hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Feet straight out from your knees. Adjust your clothes if you need to there. And with the toes tucked under, the belly pulled in, exhale, sending your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Walk the feet back just a little bit farther toward the back end of your mat. And as you inhale, come into plank pose, bringing the shoulders forward. And as you exhale, send your hips back up to downward facing dog. So move through this just a few times with your own breath, setting your pace. And then when you are ready, the next time your shoulders are forward and you are in plank, pause there. Keep pushing yourself away from the mat. Keep your front body braced. When you're ready, bring your knees back down. You can take them out wide, you can keep them together, whatever feels best. You can keep your arms forward or you can take them down by your sides. Again, whatever feels best in your body at this moment. And again, I'll offer some words here. May you be grateful for these quiet moments. And come back up just enough to take your knees out wide and your big toes together. Take your arms forward, place a bend into your elbows with the palms of your hands together. And just take a moment here to notice the release in the backs of the upper arms. Notice that you might feel a little bit of relief in the upper back between the shoulder blades. Come back up to your hands and your knees. And then come to your back body. Place a bend into your knees and cross your right leg over your left. Bring your arms together, crossing your left arm on top of your right, taking a hold of opposite shoulders with your hands. Brace the front body, lift the feet up. And as you exhale, lift the head and shoulders up toward the knees. And as you inhale, lower the head and shoulders back down. Move a few times like this. And the next time you are lifted, pause there. It's a moment of some real effort here. So keep the breath moving. Come back down when you're ready. Switch sides. So this time left leg over right, right arm over left. Lift the feet. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders up toward the knees. So each time you exhale, lift. Each time you inhale, lower. When you're ready, the next time you're lifted, pause. Notice that this requires quite a bit more effort the second time. And when you're ready, lower back down. Lengthen the legs out long. Take your arms up and overhead and just take a moment for a full body stretch here. Some deep belly breaths here to release. And move your left leg to the left. Move your right leg over to meet it. Take the upper body to the left as well. You can cross the right ankle over the left. You can take a hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Notice the opening now in the right side. Keep the shoulder blades grounded. Keep pressing the right hip back down toward the floor. And again, keep the breath moving. Come back through center. Take the right leg to the right, the left leg to meet it. Cross the ankle over the right if you'd like. Move the upper body to the right. This time you can take a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Shoulder blades grounded. Keep pressing the left hip back down toward the floor. And may you find joy in these in-between moments. Come back to center. Bring your arms down by your sides. Take the legs wide apart and let your feet just relax. Have the palms facing the ceiling so that your fingers can kind of curl in naturally. And just take some time here to digest what you have just done. And come back to that idea of appreciating the moments of in-between in your life and the patience that is needed to have that appreciation. And we will end practice today with a metta prayer. May we appreciate simple moments. May we notice what is already enough. May we live with open hearts and grateful spirits. May all beings find peace in the waiting. May all beings discover beauty in everyday life. May all beings know contentment without needing more. May all beings be safe. May all beings be healthy. And may all beings live with ease. Thank you so much for joining me today. When you are ready, you can come to sitting and bring your hands back to your heart. Or just come back to a place of sending yourself some gratitude for being here today on your mat. Namaste.